back at you. I'm sitting in my regular spot that I used to sit in like a long time ago when I did my chit chats, okay? And I may look a little wonky. I'm not really fully sure because my camera is being held together by tape. If you've seen it, you would just like laugh your ass off. Like, the door is being the door is being taped to like be held up, or else it would be just dangling down the viewfinder rather. Anyways, you guys, okay, so I've been wanting to, I'm out of breath because I've been running around trying to like fix the stupid camera so it'll look like halfway decent. But so let me calm down. Okay, so this is going to be like kind of like a serious video. This is something that I wanted to do for a really long time, and yesterday I got like some confirmation. I was watching I forget her name, maybe I'll put her name down below, because like if you're into tarot cards, you probably really like this. Like, she has it set up where like she has like 6 cards, maybe 4 cards or whatever, and you have to intuitively pick the right deck for you, right? She has like 3 or 4 cards in a deck, and then she reads it for you, and it is like so accurate. It's insane. So that's why I'm giving this girl a shout out, this woman a shout out, and I'll put her video link down below. But anyways, so I have been tossing and turning, like, should I make a video about what I'm about to talk about, or should I not? No, I shouldn't, because I don't want people to judge me, or I don't want to come off looking stupid or feeling some kind of type of way, and I'm just like, no. But then when I read, it was just so weird. I picked a deck from this woman's reading, and she said that you definitely need a creative outlet. You need to like start a YouTube channel, or this. She doesn't know me from Adam. Like I'm saying, like this just came from a deck, like that for random people. You know, you'll see when you go check it out. But so I was just, and she was like, if you were thinking about doing that, like really expressing yourself through like maybe a YouTube channel or a blog, which was funny because I was going to start like doing a blog or whatever. I was like, should I start a blog just to get it out, and then I'll be anonymous and I can just like share my feelings and stuff like that, because like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys about it right now. I feel like my door is like slowly like, you know. Don't worry guys, I'm gonna get like a new camera. But anyway, she confirmed it for me. She was like, you need to do this because it's gonna help other people as well, not just myself. So let's just get to it. So here I go. Anyway, all right, 3 things that I have. Okay, I have very bad anxiety, and I also have depression, and I also have agoraphobia. Yes, I have agoraphobia, and most of the time, like when I go out, I have to have at least one of my children with me. Like, so that's usually my youngest one. He loves spending time with me, and he has to come with me anyways because he has special needs, and so, and I really enjoy his time, and I feel like I'm more myself and more calm when I'm with my kids. Like, I feel like I'm just more free of worry and not have to worry about things. And sometimes like I'll get like worried about something, and I'll say to my oldest son, I'm like, oh, like, I don't know, I feel like that person was like being extra rude to me, and I take it a certain way, and he will like talk me out of it, like, Mom, no. Like, even if they were like, who cares, they probably have massive problems, I don't know, themselves or whatever. But yeah, so usually, like, there was like a long time ago I used to make these type of videos, but the way that I would do it is that I would like resolve my issues myself, and then when I found a resolve and I was in a happier state, then I would share it with you guys, and then you can take that advice and apply it to yourself. But in this case, I'm literally stuck between a rock and a hard place. I literally have, it feels like I have when I'm trying to like resolve my problems, like try to, you know, get some understanding of why I feel like depressed, why I feel like I can't go out, why I feel like I have all this massive anxiety. Like usually I can get like some kind of resolve, and then like some ideas, and then I would apply those, and I literally feel like there's like a film over my eyes and I cannot connect whatsoever, and now I'm really blurry, but I'm gonna keep going. And I am like totally blocked. And I'm not the type of person who lets things rest, you know what I mean? I'm an older woman, and I feel like nothing stays the same forever. And I'm gonna try to fix this. So I feel like nothing stays the same forever. There's going to be some change, you know, but I don't want it to be long term. I don't want the entire summer to go by where I feel like a long time ago, this was like about 4 years ago, I spent the entire summer in my home. Like I literally could not go out. It was that bad. So, and I feel like I'm in that place again, and I don't want to go. I'm looking outside, I'm like, oh my God, it's an absolute gorgeous day. My kids are out and they're enjoying their day, but me, I'm like, oh, like I'll get in the shower and I'll get ready to like take on something, and then I cannot, like it makes me feel really uncomfortable just to go out, and I can't find a solution. I can't, and I feel really stuck. It's just weird. So yesterday it was, I believe that there are things behind the scene that, you know, you do have a lot of support, because I don't have any like physical support from other people. I am like basically by myself. I've gotten rid of all of my friends a long time ago, because, you know, when I had all these friends, I was a different person. And when I changed into like the new person that I am today, they just weren't suitable for me. You know what I mean? I grew to really not like them at all, because I was different, you know. I think that I was maturing, and they kind of really weren't, you know. So I got rid of all my friends, and I just never got new ones. I really enjoy spending my time alone. If it sounds like I'm rambling, this is what's going on in my mind. I'm rambling. Like I literally don't know left, right, up, down, like where I'm at. I'm totally lost. But yeah, so, and also I think I'm kind of nervous sharing. I don't know. But yeah, so like I'm by myself, so I have to pull whatever I have from within me out to try to fix what's going on. Oh, like, and I was saying that I love my company. I love my own company. I love being by myself. If I feel like, oh, should I make friends? Because I can make friends easily, because I'm just like that kind of person, you know what I mean? People have wanted to be my friend, but I'm like, oh, no, you know, when I think about bringing other people into my life, I feel like shut down. Like I don't want it. I don't. I can't. I'm enough. Okay, like I can't deal with other people's stuff. I literally don't. People are unpredictable, and that's fine. Why are they unpredictable? Because they're humanistic. They're human, just like me. But I can't deal with ups and downs, and there are differences from one day to another. Like I can't, and I just want to pay attention to myself, and that makes me a whole lot happier. But you have to be a certain type of person to be able to be a singleton, you know, like you have to have that power, that knowledge, that wisdom, that strength, that fortitude to be able to like make yourself happy and to be productive and move forward. And I feel like I'm that way the majority of the time, but sometimes I fall into these ruts, and I get very confused and I don't know what to do, and like the more time that goes by, like the more lost I feel. And I stop doing things that make me happy, and then I get really tired, then I sleep a lot, and then I'm up all night, and then I get up early to take care of the kids, send them off to school, and do, you know, so I'm productive in that way. Like I keep the house clean, I cook, and I do all that stuff. But as far as me being happy, like doing for me, like myself, like I'm totally like not happy with any of that. I don't know. I've always lived my life with the mentality that you have to be the shinest, you have to be the brightest star in the sky. If not for anybody else but for yourself, you have to be this amazing person, like out there doing stuff and stuff like that, you know. And that is not a reality for me at this time, you know what I mean? That's just not my reality, and so I have to be okay with the mundane and that mundane would be like making sure that the simple things, making sure I get up and I get in the shower, I clean the house, I run my errands, I make sure that the kids go to their doctor's appointments, I make sure to go to school appointments, I make sure to like do all the things I'm supposed to do, like the very mundane things. But as far as me, myself, and I don't know, I feel very depleted and incomplete and empty. Not completely empty, there's definitely an ember there. Like I want to change this, I want to do better, I want to be better, I want to be able to like resolve whatever it is that's going on in me, but I am totally lost. I totally don't know what to do. The few things that I know is that the things that I don't have an issue with should be last on my list, you know what I mean? And the things that are really hard for me, those are the things I really need to focus on. Like going outside, just going outside, just even if I have like just a workup with just going with my youngest son, just going here and there, like just walking around and enjoying stuff, and then moving up to like just spending time by myself, like me going out by myself. And like I've also noticed that I pay a lot of attention to the past, and that past could be the immediate past. Like for an example, like I was sitting there and I was just like, oh, I gotta get up and I have to do something. And then right away my mind went to like, yeah, but you're kind of depressed and you're not like up to doing that. That is an immediate past that I'm paying attention to. And so I think what my problem is that I forgot to, there's multiple things, but like I think that I forgot to learn how I forgot how to be present, to appreciate and pay attention to what's going on immediately, like within the second, and the next second within the second. You know what I mean? And be present, and because I think like in the present is where my happiness lies within, but my mind in like the snap of the finger will go to my past, like, oh, I've been so depressed for so long, and that brings on feelings of feeling depressed and more depressed, like, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to work on just learning how to be present within myself. I've made like a lot of videos in this like years ago, and my like, if you look back, I have like a lot of videos that I'm actually telling you guys how to be happier in your lives, because I was happier then, you know. But yeah, so I feel like I know what to do, but it's kind of hard when you're your own cheerleader and your own supporter and your own, like, boss, basically. Yeah, that's like, that basically how it is. Like, your own, you have to be your own boss. And the other thing is that I'm a very, very, very creative person, and I've like literally have shut that down as well. I don't sing anymore, I don't draw anymore, I don't play the piano anymore. I feel like I've made myself like completely smaller, so I kind of like disappear, where so I don't have to answer to anything or anyone. And a part of that is not shining bright with showing your creativity and stuff like that. So I'm just like smaller and like, and I'm hiding myself away from the world and stuff like that. Does that make sense to anybody? I have like 4 minutes because I forgot to empty my card, my memory card. I don't know. So sorry if I sound like I'm babbling, because I am babbling, and that's because, like I said, I literally am kind of lost between a rock and a hard place, and I'm desperately like, I'm not like ever in that state of wanting to give up on, like, you know, it's just a state of being. I do have anxiety and depression. That's a fact, you know, and so it's going to happen no matter what. It's not always and forever, but I do get into these places. So I'm not hopeless. Like, I know that I know it will get better, but it's like you have to be the one to make yourself better. It's not going to come to you naturally. You have to work at it. But a part of working at it is to like find a resolution, or like find at least one thing that's going to break you free of what you're going through and what I'm going through, you know. So what I decided to do, and then I'm going to let go, then I'm going to end this video because I literally have 4 minutes. So what I plan on doing is I'm going to start drawing again, making sure I sing every day, because that's what I love singing. Sing every day, and I'm going to start drawing again. And my piano broke, which I love playing the piano. I'm not an expert at playing the piano, but it was something that I absolutely adored. So next week I'm going to get a brand new piano and start being creative again and expressing myself, and stop being so small and hiding away, being afraid that people hear me, and you know. So I think that that's a big thing. I need to express myself creatively, and that's a try. It's an attempt. So trying to like break free out of this, and I'm going to try to like go out more often, not just for responsibilities, but like for pleasure, for just being out in the sun and getting my vitamin D. And also I'm going to try to do some stretches, because like I read somewhere that working out or moving your body creates endorphins, like happy endorphins. So I'm going to try, those are the few things I'm going to try and see if I get into a better place. And that'll take some time and effort. But anyways, so I shared this because I feel like other people are probably going through the same thing. It's just frustrating for me, because usually around this time, this is when I wake up and like my happiness wakes up, and I'm ready to take on the world and go out and do stuff, and yeah, you know, like, but I'm having a hard time switching over. And you can't just give up. You can't just go to sleep and allow yourself to fold into the negative things that are happening. You have to fight for that for the answers. And then when you get the answers of what could help you to change, you have to work on it. That's something that I know from for my foreknowledge. It's not the first time I've gone through this. But anyways, leave your thoughts below if you're going through the same thing. You know, hey, you are not alone. And I think that that helps out so much for other people and for myself, like just to know that you're not alone in what you're going through. And it's okay what you are going through. That doesn't make you a less of a person. It just means that you are in a, you know, at the bottom of the hill. And, you know, things are just going to get better from here, but you have to work on it and love yourself enough to like get a hold of yourself. Okay. Mwah, mwah. Love everybody. I'm gonna get like I'm like looking at my camera. It looks like a hot mess. And I am not trying to buy one anytime. I don't know why it is I can't buy a stupid camera. Not that I have a whole lot of money, but I have money to buy new things, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna buy a piano, and then after that I'm gonna buy like some furniture, a new dining room area or dining area furniture next, and I don't know. Alright, so I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye! Bye.